Okay, guys, this is DJ Rem from Rock Addict Radio, and I have Tony from the band Rocking Corpses on the line. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm not too bad. It's about 80 degrees here in Michigan, so nice day. So,
So,
why don't you go ahead and start by mentioning everybody in the band and what their spots are?
um, in the beginning there was only me and my friend Leper, and we had this crazy idea about combining rock and death metal and all these horror uh, things like zombies and maybe something else also later on. But I did on the album all the instruments. But now we have also a third guy in the band, Vial, who's going to do the drums. I think we will do some live things also. And he will be a real member in the band and will be playing on the next albums also. So three guys.
Okay, very cool. So I have to tell you, the first time I heard your album when Clawhammer sent it to me, I was like, "Holy crap, you guys are amazing! I love you guys."
Yeah, thanks.
I love the mix of the death metal and the rock and the growling vocals and then the vocals where you can sing good. It's pretty cool. It's very
Mm.
unique. So
Yeah, thanks. I really wanted to have these balls of death metal in the vocals, and but also I wanted to do some clean like parts when you can where you can sing along and you can hum the lyrics and hum the
right,
sounds and I wanted to have the both of the sides and I think it worked out pretty well.
very cool. So how long have you been? You said you started just with the two of you, but how long have you guys been doing this?
It was a really long process recording this album. We started in 2008, I think. Like making some demos first and then I recorded all the instruments in 2010 and a little bit mixing and did some additional vocals in 2011. So the band was formed maybe 2007 or 8, or the idea became, real then.
Okay, nice. And then how long or how often do you guys get together and practice on a week? Do you guys can you practice weekly or
And not that much really. After the album, we haven't been playing the songs that much. We're just now thinking that maybe we will have to get our act together and get on stages also and do the live thing. But not so far. We have all the organizing about practicing still to do. So we are getting there.
okay? So do you have any shows lined up already or is that still in the works?
No, there's been some people asking if we can play and how much we want for a gig and some interested parties, but we haven't promised anything yet. So we have to really try to get in the zone, so to speak. Just like we are also living in different cities now, so we have to organize many things before we can get it all done.
So what's the music scene like where you live right now? Is there a lot going on?
Yeah, I think there is and really good new bands coming up and lots of small gigs all the time. Just last weekend I was in this really small little pub just checking out the scene and there was really good metal bands playing and I was really happy to hear some new things I got excited about.
Cool, man. So what got you into music? What kind of influences did you have growing up and stuff that made you want to do something like this?
It's I think it's very basic for guys my age, like AC/DC, Metallica, Megadeth sort of thing, and just posing in front of the mirror with listening AC/DC in the background, and those are the first memories I have. So very basic.
Okay. Is there anybody in your family you get musical talent from? Was there somebody that kind of
No, not really. Uh, I think it was just friends. I saw some friends playing guitar and I got really interested and wanted to try myself and asked them to show me something. And I was really getting into this whole thing and wanted to do everything. And I've been in many bands since, and this is like the biggest part of my life since then.
Okay, cool. And then, being in bands and being able to do music and do the things you love, have you had to make a lot of sacrifices to keep it going?
I don't think so. I haven't thought about it like making sacrifices. It's just like it's my life and this is how I do it and the things I want to do. I don't think I'm missing out on anything I should be doing, but because of music. I said I just like this and that's it. I don't see any other way to live really. So no,
Cool, man. I love your answer. That is a true musician's answer right there.
well, that's how I see it. How
Yep,
I've always seen it.
that's excellent. Well, that shows your passion for it, so that's awesome. So, how'd you come up with the name for the band? Where'd that come from?
Ah, many have asked me the same question, and I've been trying to remember the moment when I got this idea, but I think it was, first I thought like what kind of music I really want to do, and that was really clear. Like, yeah, death metal, rock, something like Motorhead meets Cannibal Corpse, sort of thing. And the name kind of came, instantly and just clicked. And I don't, I don't remember the moment, but that's the way it came.
Okay, that's cool, man. So, where can people go to find out more about the Rocking Corpses? What kind of social networking places do you have that you use?
The mostly I put all the things we are doing and what we are up to on our own webpage, rockingcorpses.com. But also there's links to many different social networks like Facebook and Twitter are maybe the you know biggest ones, but also Reverb Nation and some others too. But you can see all the links to these different places in on our website.
Okay, and can people purchase the album there as well?
Yeah, there are many different links to many different retailers where you can get the album and also from Abbey's Records and I think that's the easiest way to get it. You see the links on our webpage.
Okay. And are you guys selling? Do you have like t-shirts and stuff for sale too?
We are making, but not yet.
Okay.
We have we are our drummer is still designing the T-shirt, and it's taking some time, but we will have it there soon, and maybe we will have a lot of other things too, like buttons and patches.
Okay, cool. I'll be on the lookout for that. Have to tell you, I Clawhammer sent me the physical CD of your album, and I have it at work. And when I'm sitting at my desk working on projects, that's usually what I'm jamming to is you guys. So you're great inspiration.
Thanks. It's nice to
So
hear.
so speaking of this album, where did you guys record it at? What studio did you use?
I recorded all the instruments in at my friend's place, actually, Deep Art Studio that he had for some time, not anymore. Now he moved to Canada and I think he's doing some drum teaching there or something. But he used to have this his own studio, so I did all the instruments like the drums and guitars and bass there. But we recorded later all the vocals at our friend's place in Tampere, MSTR studio, and turned out really nice. And we mixed it also there.
Okay,
So two different studios.
excellent. Well, it sounds good. So good job. If uh, if I grabbed your iPod, your MP3 player, however you listen to music, what would I find you listening to right now?
Uh, well, a lot of rock and death metal too. I really like the new Autopsy and Comeback and all these new things and Macabre and Punch and Stench I love and well Motorhead, AC/DC, Ghoul Town I found just recently and I've been really liking the new album and I really want to hear the next one. And a lot of rock and death metal things. Something, all the things you would expect find to find there
Yep.
after to Rocking Corpses.
Excellent. So, what sets you guys apart from all the other bands out there? I mean, I kind of know, but let you tell. What sets you guys apart? Why should people listen to you? Why should they buy your album?
I think we have something new to offer, and if you like rock or death metal, check it out, and maybe it will be something new and fresh, and well, fresh, rotten also. But I really like the combination of different elements in on this one, and I think many others will also. So check it out.
This will probably go back to your past, but what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you at a show you've done?
Craziest, well, I've done a lot of live shows, not with Rocking Corpses yet, but with different bands, and I don't remember. Maybe, well, once vocalist got really angry about the bassist. The bassist was really drunk and didn't really care about the songs, just blasting anything. And the vocalist got really angry and just asked him, "Okay, are you gonna stop or what the fuck?" And then he just didn't care, and so the vocalist just hit him straight in the face, and the bassist just fell off the stage and in the crowd, and totally pissed. And well, he got up and was playing perfectly after this. So maybe that's just one that came to my mind now. But crazy
That's
things happen.
that is funny. You need a good knock in the head.
Wake up.
Yeah, no doubt. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. That's a good one. Okay, anything else you would like to tell the world, people that are listening to this interview about the Rocking Corpses that I haven't asked you?
Well, I think you covered it pretty well. All the things I wanted to say, though. So thanks for the interview, and be sure to check out the album. It's really nice. I like it really much myself. So I'm happy, and I think many other people will be too. So
Yeah,
check it out.
totally agree with you. My listeners, I get a lot of feedback when I play my songs on my show, and everybody digs you guys that I play. So I will keep playing you. And I don't, Clawhammer I usually send like my playlist and stuff, and just about can guarantee you guys are like in every playlist I do. So the
Oh,
people like it. So if people like it, I keep playing it. So it's working well.
that's cool. Very nice to hear.
So, okay, I have one last thing to ask you though. If you wouldn't mind making a couple radio tags for me, I'd love to have those to play before I play your song. So, the very first one, if you can just say, you can say this is Tony from the Rocking Corpses, and you're listening to rockaddictradio.com.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, this is Tony from Rocking Corpses, and you're listening to rockaddictradio.com.
And then the second one will be the same thing, but just throw in there that you're listening to DJ REM at Rock Addict Radio.
Hey, this is Tony from Rocking Corpses, and you're listening to DJ REM at rockaddictradio.com.
Very cool, man.